up, guys? I got a tackle bag here and I'm just gonna run through it a little bit, kind of what I got in here. I got basically just a little bit of everything in here. This is just the bag, my backpack. I grab, somebody's like, hey man, you wanna go fishing? I jump on the river boat, or we jump in the kayaks or whatever. I actually got a smaller bag too. I'll show you guys that I use for my, like whenever I go out on the creek, or I take that smaller bag on the kayaks a lot too, but this is usually what I just throw in my truck, and I'll throw what I'm going to use for that day in that smaller bag. But I got my cranks, and I got some of the little deeper running 1.5s in here. I got a bunch of 1.5 square bills in here. A few different colors of the square bills. I got some bigger deep diving stuff. If I'm going out on the kayak or something, which those are kind of hard to throw on a kayak. It kind of pulls me around on that smaller kayak I got. But I got, what else I got in here? That balsa wood. Shallow running fat balsa wood, I forget the name of it. Haven't even tried that one yet. I got that in the mystery tackle box. But got a few lipless. Oh, that's a spin. I don't know what's in here. Got a few lipless. I got a few more lipless cranks somewhere else. And I got some smaller. These are all tangled. Some of the smaller square bills too in here. Usually take the smaller ones in the creeks. But I got more downstairs, but that's just what I keep in the box here. Then I got a jig box. It's just all different sizes, and they're kind of all mixed together. But I got some of these. I don't know who these are. These might be Strike King. They got the rattles on them. We got a bunch of the bitsy bugs in here. Always throwing the bitsy bug. I got anywhere. I think like a 1 ounce is probably the biggest one I got in here. Some footballs. And I got my dark colors, my browns and stuff, and then whites and my swim jigs. But pretty self-explanatory for the jigs. You can never go wrong with throwing a jig. And I got just some different jerk baits. And I actually got the jointed swim bait in here too as well. I don't know what that's doing in here. But the jerk baits, I got a couple of these little this is the Rapala ripstop. So these are all suspending jerks. Always throwing the suspending. And then I don't know what brand this is. I picked this up at some like smaller store, but it works pretty good. Suspending. That's the little husky jerk. Throw that in the creek sometimes. And we got, this is usually what, if I'm going out to throw jerk bait out on a boat or kayak or something, I'm always throwing the big shadow wrap jerk baits. This works pretty good. There's another one a little deeper diving. I got some more downstairs. And I got the little Lucky Craft, the little Lucky Pointers. There's 2 of them. I got other tackle scattered out all over. This is just something that I can just grab and take real quick, you know. And the box I don't use. I ain't using now. I got, since it's winter time, but I just got a bunch of frogs over here. And I got a bunch of like walking baits and then some whopper ploppers and stuff. Nothing too crazy. And then there's just a random box I just threw in here. Just threw in all my chatterbaits. Got some different colored chatterbaits. Some little trailers on them. I got some brown ones. Can't go wrong with just going up to a new body of water, throwing a chatterbait around, seeing what's in there. I also got a few spinner baits in here. I got some swim baits. A few other of these swim baits in here. This is just kind of a random box I just tucked in right here because I can't really put spinner baits in these smaller boxes I just showed you. And there's just a bunch of terminal tackle. Got some little swim bait hooks here, swim bait heads, and a bunch of different little shaky heads. Those little shaky heads in the creeks a lot and stuff too. This time of year I'm using them. Got kind of a type of shaky head too, but it's got the stand up bottom on it. So it stands it up real nice like that. Just pick some of those up. And I got all my little Ned rig hooks in here too. Or the little Ned rig Z-Man. Got some other weighted swim bait hooks in here. And then just all my worm hooks, you know, bullet weights. Not a whole bunch of different sizes or anything, but if I'm needing a different size, I'll grab some and throw them in that little bag there. I got my drop shot rigging and little nail weights, but nothing too crazy. Just kind of the basics in here. You always carry. I got a scale in here too. Just a little Rapala scale. Because every time you don't have a scale, that's when you need it. So always try to keep that scale with you. Because then you're telling your buddies, oh, I think it was 8 pounds. Oh, it was 7 pounds. But then you never really know. And I just got some random packs of other worm hooks in here too. Then plastics. This is an overload of plastics here. Yeah, just kind of pack them all in there. Honestly, it's a little bit of everything. I got anything from big worms I was throwing in the summer to Ned rigs or the little TRD Z-Man finesse worms. Got some tubes, a bunch of trailers, and some little finesse stuff for drop shotting. These are the robo worms. I got these in the lucky or mystery tackle box as well. Can't go wrong with your little stick bait worms. What else do I got in here? I throw these a ton, pretty much spring, summer, and fall. Baby brush hogs. Catch a ton of fish on those. Got a bunch of little finesse worms too. Throw those on a shaky head a lot. I mean, any kind of plastic you can think of is probably in here. And this bag holds a ton of plastic. So I just pack up as much as I can in there. That way I know I always, got some spilling. Got flukes in here. And pretty much everything. But, and I also got, this is a little bag I take on when I'm creek fishing, and I'll strap this little on the back of my kayak because I just got that little kayak. Right now I just got my extra juicy plastics in here. I got my 5.5-inch swimmers, some Sakoshi bugs, and I got all my Dugan rattling Neds in here that I use a lot. And I got all my Tackle HD in here as well. These babies are juicy on the river and the creeks that I fish. Got all my Tackle HD swimmers in here. I just use this. I went and fished that tournament Sunday, so I just threw the rest of my plastics in this bag and took it with me. But that tournament we fished did not go over very well either last Sunday. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram or not, but super tough conditions, and they were dumping the lake 8 ton that day, so nobody really caught anything. We actually caught 3 fish, 1 keeper, and we probably outfished 75% of the people there. So I mean, it was tough. 3rd place was like 8 pounds, I think, or something ridiculous. But anyway, this is what I keep in my tackle backpack. Basically the essentials you need to catch any type of fish, or any type of season fish. I mean, you can just grab this and leave. You can catch fish in spring, summer, fall, or winter. It doesn't really matter. But I thought I'd just go through here and show you guys all the crap I keep in my backpack. It's pretty ordinary stuff. Nothing too crazy. But I think that'll about do it. Just some of the baits that I like throwing, things I throw the most. I mean, and those, you guys see, if you guys watch my other videos, we fish the creek a ton, so I'm always throwing more finesse stuff, and these TRD Ned rigs, and just absolutely destroy them. And the Tackle HD, the high def craws, they tear them up in the creeks. But we're gonna be doing, I'm gonna be doing a lot more tournaments and stuff too. My buddy bought a new boat last year, and we're gonna really hit some tournaments this year, I think. So I'm gonna have to get my tackle really organized and not just packed in this backpack, because it was just always foot missions or kayaks, you know. So I'll definitely try to up it and get some more containers, and then go through and organize all my stuff. That way I got it, so whenever we go do tournaments, it ain't digging through this trying to find something I need. And this is probably half my plastics, maybe. Probably got more than that downstairs, but I just keep basically 1 or 2 of everything in here, maybe 2 or 3 of stuff that I use a lot. But that's about it, guys. Comment down below if you guys have a request for different types of videos, or if you want to see anything else. Should be doing some fishing later on this week. They've been hammering them on the river here, some cold water smallies, so probably try to get the kayak out later this week. I was going to today, but it was actually snowing again, and it was just nasty out. But I think I should have, because I know somebody that actually did go out and he hammered them. So I will be putting up another video of me fishing here shortly. I actually filmed that tournament we did, but it wasn't nothing. We only had 3 fish catches on it, and I didn't think you guys really want to watch us just sitting there fishing. Nothing exciting really happened besides our boat dying. Our cranking battery died, so we went up and plugged in on a dock and actually charged it, and it just wouldn't hold the charge. So we'd have to start the boat every like 10 or 15 minutes, so it'd actually crank over and start. But I feel like tournaments, every time you fish a tournament, something goes on like that. So always have your tools with you. Forgot to pack the tools, so we couldn't switch the batteries over or anything. But that will do it for this video. I gotta pick all this stuff up now. Hope you guys enjoyed it, seeing what was inside of my bag, and I will see you guys later.